Try to guess the opening that I played today. So in which opening do you think the white bishop goes here and black knight goes here? White bishop and the dark knight rises, accelerated jellyfish variation. So close. It's the Nimzowitsch-Larsen attack, modern variation.
Why do these openings need to have these big German words? They're named after chess players, you idiot. I'm willing to bet my house on of those players is German. Bent Larsen was Danish and Aaron Nimzowitsch was born in Latvia. Whatever, dude, I don't even have a house.
So that means these were the first players to play this opening? Not necessarily. Often openings are named after the player who popularized it. Interesting.
Yes, and also named after the players who have had a full analysis involved with the opening.
Got the first half, but what's a why sis?
Yo, Skylar, white queen, you need to retreat. You're attacked.
I don't think so. Our bishop can simply capture this pawn.
Why?
Because whenever the pawn here is missing and you give a check from here, you can always take this pawn, and if he takes back you can capture his unprotected rook.
Might as well run away then.
So I have a question while I attack both your pieces at the same time.
Okay, let me come closer real quick.
So you mentioned about great players having openings named after them. Who was the first undisputed greatest player then? Who started all this basically?
Well, the first unofficial but undisputed champion of the world went by the name of Paul Morphy. And his story.
Yo, that was so interesting. What did you do?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Hey King, do you know anything about this Paul Morphy?
Yes, Paul Morphy, known as the pride and sorrow of chess, and there is a legendary story about why he was called that too.
Tell me why.
No, can't do.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
He was being too annoying, but not gonna lie, I am now curious too, for real.
What language is that?
That is today's slang, bro, keep up.
Okay, I will tell the story. Want basic savage mid-Sunday fun day.
Let's go.
Okay, but first, you knight come here and attack that unprotected pawn.
I am going there to protect that pawn.
You're just going closer to hear the story, aren't you?
You know it.
Born in the US, by age 13 Paul Morphy was one of the best players in his country.
In which year are we talking? Both of them.
1850.
That's crazy, dog. What else is new?
Are you trying to distract me so you can promote this pawn and mate me?
We weren't even thinking of that. It's not like you have to go there, and then we will push this pawn, and when you try to stop it with this rook later, we will just bring this bishop here to attack it.
Okay, but if you were thinking of that, you would tell me, right?
In a second.
Great. So then when he was 19 years old, Morphy played in the American Chess Congress and beat everyone there easily.
Those lucky bastards get to be the NPC in Morphy's story.
He still wanted some competition, so he gave Charles Stanley, the second best player in the country, odds of pawn and move.
Psst. What?
It means he played with one less pawn than his opponent, who also got the first move.
Yeah, I knew that. I was petting my cat. Psst, psst.
They're all distracted right now. Shall I go and attack their rook?
Not yet. I'm still scared of that rook going there and potential discoveries on this file.
Then maybe our other bishop could give a check first and their own king will block their rook's path?
That's a good idea, but that bishop hasn't moved since the start. He must have dozed off by now.
Yo, Bishi Anand. Oi, bishop.
Yeah, so what happened then?
Yes, where was I? Paul Morphy had given the second best player in America pawn odds. Yes, but he was never interested in money, so when he beat Charles Stanley, he went to his house and gave the $100 prize money to Stanley's wife, and as a mark of gratitude she named her next daughter Pauline.
My man became a Riz master before grandmaster.
Speaking of Riz, you are under attack, my queen.
I will return through that pawn. Wait for me.
I will.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
We need to protect this pawn at all costs.
I got it.
Quick, capture him, king.
Can't you see he's protected by the rook?
Oh, sorry, I'm a little dear-sighted. Haha, get it.
You're a horse.
Shut up, and check out this move. I am blocking their rook's protection on this bishop this way. Also, finish your story.
So then, at the age of 20, Morphy traveled to Europe in search of an equal rival.
At age 20, I was figuring out what color bedsheets to buy.
I was learning how to burp the alphabet.
And I was still stuck on my home square at 20. Lol, what a loser I was.
You're still there.
Have mercy.
What happened next?
Paris, stricken with seasickness, Morphy reached Paris to play a very strong play named Daniel Harrwitz.
And then Morphy obliterated him?
No, Morphy started fooling around a little and Harrwitz won the first 2 games. What? Yes, then Morphy's friend told him that those people who had placed bets favoring him were becoming worried, and Morphy replied, "How astonished all these men are going to be. Harrwitz will not win another game."
And then?
And then Morphy obliterated him. It's time for ladder mate. You rook, go there and then checkmate.
On it.
I guess I have to keep attacking this rook to prevent mate.
You missed mate.
Ha, I'm 10 universes ahead of you.
And
We're losing this position in all of them but one.
when you order Doctor Strange from Wish. Why are you still fighting? If I can capture your rook, then my 3 pawns are more than enough to checkmate you. Time to join the party myself.
I don't see how that's a party.
I still haven't told you why Morphy was called the pride and sorrow of chess. You'll never find out if you kill me. Here's a deal. Finish the story and you can have the rook.
Music.
After beating every leading player in Europe, Morphy returned to the United States in 1859 and issued a challenge, offering to face any player in the world at odds of pawn and move. When there was no response, Morphy abandoned his chess career at the age of 22 only. Later his mental health started deteriorating and he died in seclusion at the age of 47. And that's why he's the pride and also the sorrow. Now give me that rook. Wait a minute.
Flashback.
We're losing this position in all of them but one.
End of flashback.
This really is some Avengers level shit.